PatentBots, our patent proofreading tool, can be used to proofread three different kinds of patent documents. Those documents are patent applications, office action responses, and claim sets. We have another video that describes in detail how our proofreading of patent application works. And in this video, we're going to show you how it works to proofread office action responses and claim sets. So I'm going to assume you've already seen the video relating to patent applications, and I'm going to skip over the parts that are similar and just focus on the things that are new and different for office action responses and claim sets. So here I have a Word document of an office action response. You can see the office action response here. And then we have the proofreading panel open for proofreading an office action response. And we have a bunch of tabs here, and some of these are going to look similar to the ones that we use for proofreading. For example, numbering errors, antecedent basis errors, word support, phrase support. Those are all part of proofreading applications as well. So one nice thing that we do for proofreading office action responses is to do the word support and the phrase support proofreading, we need the specification of your patent. And of course, the specification is not in the office action response document, so we don't have it here. But nevertheless, we've been able to do the proofreading of the word support and the phrase support anyway. And what we do is pretty cool. In the header of your office action response, we extract the application number, and then we go to the patent office and we get your patent application, and we use the text of your patent application to do the word support analysis and the phrase support analysis. So we just save you the trouble of going to get the specification yourself. Of course, that only works if your patent application is public. If your patent application is not public, what we do is we have this file selection box here, and you can provide the Word document of your patent application. And then when you proofread, we'll use your office action response and the Word document of your patent application to allow us to do the word support and the phrase support. If your patent application is not public and you don't provide the Word document of your spec, then we just skip the word support and the phrase support tabs because we don't have the information that we need to do it. So let me focus on some other things that are different for proofreading office action responses. On the overview tab, there's one little thing that we do that is a nice little time saver. For almost everyone, in the remarks section of your office action response, you're going to start with a sentence or two that describes the status of the claims, which claims are pending, which ones are independent, which ones have been amended, things like that. And it's quite tedious to generate this sentence on your own. So what we've done is we processed your claims and we've automatically generated that text for you. You can then use this copy without formatting button to copy that text. And then you can go into your office action, just hit paste, and you go ahead and paste that sentence in there. And it does it without formatting, so we're not messing up your Word document formatting. All right, let me go to the numbering tab. So this is very similar to proofreading applications, but there's one new thing here that we do. When we look for mistakes, we also look for mistakes in your claim status indicators. So if we look at Claim 2 has an amendment in it, but the status is still listed as original. So we've caught that you've forgotten to change the status of currently amended, so you can go ahead and fix that. And we also do the opposite. If you haven't amended your claim and the status is listed as currently amended, then we'll go ahead and catch that for you as well. Antecedent basis is exactly the same as applications. Word support is the same. Phrase support is the same. But now we have three new tabs that you can see here that are not present for proofreading applications. So the first new tab relates to examiner statistics. And what we've done is we've extracted the name of your patent examiner from the header of your office action response. And then what we have here is we have a link to take you directly to our examiner statistics page for your examiner. So you can get the detailed examiner statistics for your examiner is just one click away from working on your office action response. In the next tab, we have a shortcut to our PatentPlex product. So again, we've extracted the application number from the header, and now we have a button that takes you directly to our PatentPlex page for your patent. And this is nice for a couple of reasons. First of all, the PatentPlex page has this patent timeline section where we show you the important events in the lifetime of this patent. So for example, we show you priority dates, filing dates, office actions, RCEs, appeals, all that kind of stuff. So the reason I like this is when I'm working on an office action response, my strategy is going to be very different if it's a first office action versus we have, 3 RCEs already. That greatly change whether I'm going to amend claims or not. So I just like having quick access to the prosecution history here when I'm working on an office action response. And then the other thing we do on the PatentPlex page is we have a family tree of your patent. And this is also really important when I'm working on the strategy for my office action response. For example, if a patent is the only one in the family, my strategy is going to be very different if it's one patent in a family of, say, 20 or 30 patents. So that is just information that I want to get easy access to when I'm working on an office action response. And then in the last tab here, we actually get the text of your office action for you. You can see it here. So this is just a nice little time saver to easily get access to information about the office action. I think this is especially nice for people who are reviewing someone else's work. It's just really nice to do the proofreading of the office action response and to have quick access to the office action, as you can see here. So that is basically all the differences for proofreading office action responses. So next, let me show you how it works to proofread a claim set document. So this is another Word document that I have here, and the only thing in this Word document is a set of claims. This is a typical situation when you're working on a child application, like a continuation or a continuation in part. And this is a version of our proofreading, which is adapted to proofreading a claim set. And again, for the word support and the phrase support, you need access to the specification. And of course, the specification isn't in this document. So we have 2 boxes here to allow you to provide the specification. In the first box here, you can provide the application number. And then we'll use that application number to go get your specification and use it to do the proofreading. The other option is we have a file selection box where you can provide the Word document of the patent application. So you just need to do one of these 2 things, and either one of those will allow us to get the specification to do the word support and the phrase support. And all the other tabs here are exactly the same as before: overview, numbering, antecedent basis. There is nothing new here with these tabs. So that is a summary for how you can proofread both office action responses and claim set documents with PatentBots. I hope you found this useful, and please get in touch with us if you have any questions. Thank you very much.